What up, people? Coach V, New Breed Boxing. The best advice I can give to anyone heading into any kind of one-on-one competition, whether it's boxing, MMA, checkers, chess, tennis, doesn't matter. If you're heading into a competition where you're struggling for dominance against one other human being and you're looking eye to eye with that person, the number one rule is, under no circumstances do you never, ever, ever show any weakness. You got to look at it like a stalemate, like two people holding guns to each other. You guys are both just waiting for the other person to blink, look away, show some signs of indecision. Any of those weaknesses will shine like a beacon to your opponent and give them the green light to pull that trigger and make that move to just go in for the kill. So it's up to you in your training to identify all your weaknesses and iron them all out. So your training should be so hard, so challenging, that whatever you're not good at gets exposed, identified, and then your coach is going to work on whatever drills need to be worked on to eliminate them before you step into that ring. Then furthermore, you, once you've done that, are going to be looking at your opponent target, because the target creates the opportunity. Target's weapons movement. The target dictates the weapon dictates the movement. So your target is going to obviously come out with his best foot forward, try not to show you any weakness. And this is why, I'm a big advocate of starting off fast, because you can take the slow road to success or the fast road. If you're in great shape, which is the other insurance policy you have to guarantee, making sure that you're in tip-top shape before you go into the fight is the only thing within your control. Whether they got more of a boxing IQ or more experience, that's beyond your control, and it's irrelevant at that point. Once you decided to compete, you got to bring that one insurance policy to the table. That's, I know I'm in great shape, which will then allow you to pick up the pace and start off in a higher gear, hopefully, than your opponent. And at that point, it's just a race to see who can push the other out of their comfort zone quicker and expose the other's weaknesses. And then again, as soon as you see that, whether it's body shots, head shots, stuff like that, those are the actual targets. But what the pantomimes are, so to speak, that will lead you to those opportunities are little signs I can give you tips on. Like, for example, if someone smiles or laughs when you hit them, it's one of two things. Either they're embarrassed they got caught with the shot, which shows they're mentally distracted, which in that case, you should just go right in for the kill right away. If you caught somebody with a shot and they start laughing, before they finish laughing, hit them with the next shot quick. If you really hurt them, and if they're laughing because you think that you hurt them, which this typically happens with body shots, because somebody that laughs at a headshot is usually more of an embarrassment type of deal. If somebody laughs from a body shot, that's usually more that the pain is settling in, and they're just trying to distract you from, being aware that that's a vulnerability that they don't want you to expose again. With that being the case, then you should play around, throw a couple headshots, lightly, speed shots, make them bring their hands up, and throw that same shot even faster and harder to the exact same spot. Some other things to look for, just in general, like when you see somebody dropping their hands, breathing heavy, any of these things that look anything other than them looking prepared, that's, to me, obviously coming in with you do this with a calculated risk. I mean, you're not just going to just dive in both feet recklessly. You're still going to kind of keep yourself in a situation where you can get in and out. But you definitely want to make sure that you don't miss those opportunities, because somebody can be stunned. You let them get back on their bike and move away from you for a little bit. They shake it off and they're back in the fight. The worst thing you can do is let an opponent that you almost took out get back in the fight, because I can guarantee you they're going to be much more ruthless and their instincts are going to be more finely tuned the second time around. There's nothing more dangerous than somebody that's been hurt a little bit that was given a second opportunity. So don't give them that second opportunity. Show no weakness. Take the initiative. Start out at a fast pace. Expose their weaknesses. Try to get them out of there as quick as possible. And if not, just keep that pressure on them so that they can't mount any kind of offense. And that's pretty much the number one, in my opinion, aside from protect yourself at all times, which is a technical rule. I think showing no weakness and showing up to the fight in the best shape you could possibly show up those are the two most important things. But obviously, going into a fight out of shape, that's just, that's not even something we're going to discuss. You should be beyond that. So anyway, hope you found this informative. Like, subscribe, comment, share. I still got a few spots left for that first 100 people for my online program for beginners, A to Z boxing fundamentals, everything you need to know. DM me at coach.b_. Till next time, we out here. Out.